Hey, you alright guys, Truth Munch is Joe here, and today we are watching and reacting to episode 4 of One Tree Hill Season 2. It's been about a week and a half since I watched episode 3, which is sad. It makes me emotional when I can't watch One Tree Hill because I still have other shows to watch. But no, last episode was a bit of a weird one. It's just, I don't know, like it was just a bit odd. But I did enjoy it. It was just, the direction just felt weird. And like I said, it felt like a weird script, weird editing, and now weird direction in like 3 episodes. So I'm really hoping episode 4 can kind of maybe bring it back. Not that it's been bad. It's not like it needs to save itself because it's turning into shit. That's not the case. It's just some decisions I've made have been a little bit odd and don't really flow with how season 1 was. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they just brought in like a load of different directors for season 2. I can't be able to go like back and check each individual director, even though they're pretty easy to do, to be fair. But I feel like that's what it just feels like that. Like they just brought in loads of new directors to film season 2. But maybe episode 4 can change that. We'll see. So if you enjoy, remember to leave a like. If you're new, remember to subscribe. And if you do want the early and uncut reactions to One Tree Hill, then a link to the Patreon page will be in the description and one of the comments down below, where at the moment they're like over, I think 15 episodes ahead. It's quite far ahead, so by the time this one's on YouTube they'll probably be towards the end of season 2. I'm not gonna lie, but for now, episode 4, let's do this. Who do we have here? Mouth and Magic.
Lo siento.
Right, I siento you too.
Great, thank God.
Till your death, with your last breath.
She's a singer in real life, isn't she? Like, I saw that she was kind of releasing music or something.
My wish was more along the lines of TiVo, surround sound.
Well, a car will get you off the bus before Keith fires you for being late. We just take a look at it. If it's a piece of junk, we'll keep looking. Deal?
Deal.
These two are like the best couple I've seen on TV. No, maybe not quite just yet, but they are getting there. I kind of love them.
Wanted to say I'm sorry things didn't work out between you and my dad.
Yeah, what happened with that?
Getting to know you. Yeah, I like that too.
Did Larry the actor leave? I feel like that's what happened.
Hey, Dad. How's it going? Oh, pretty good, son. You know I'm proud of you.
Yeah, let's bully Dan. Cardboard Dan.
Treat me like any other employee who has no skills and whose last name isn't Scott.
Okay, I will.
Yes, Keith.
Me and Haley have been saving up for a used car, and, well, she found one she likes, but I don't know anything about cars. So I was wondering if you could check one out with me tomorrow?
I'd be happy to.
Yes, I'm hyped for these two to bond.
I'm glad you're here. It's nice to be around family.
Nathan's the most wholesome character in the world. Look at his face.
He sits around watching TV. Won't do his rehab. I can't reach him.
Okay, but Deb, it's been a week since he left the hospital.
Actually, I was wondering if you wanted to go out.
Well, maybe later.
Today only. Take it or leave it.
Fair play, Lucas.
You think you can make it to the corner?
Of course. Nathan doing okay?
Oh, you really want to know?
Yeah. I do. After all that's happened, he's still my son.
This is so weird, seeing Lucas and Dan talk.
Yeah. Keith took him on. I thought you knew.
We're done here.
Hey,
Okay.
come on, it's not that far to the corner.
I said I'm done. My health, my call.
Yeah, there it is. That's the first sign of OG Dan.
So, business 101, huh?
Yes, mate. Hey, to go through it like happy guy who's like probably on drugs.
Good luck.
See you then. What the fuck? Oh,
folks.
hilarious.
Andy Hargrove.
Hilarious.
When I was 21, I made my first million with a B2B search engine. Well, there's a couple of hangovers in this side trip to Nepal between there and here, but that's not important.
Hargrove, he just gets me. Oh, I can fix him.
And granted I run a small cafe, but I found that if you treat people well, they come back. If you price things fairly, if you...
Oh, the music, oh yeah.
You don't have to be ruthless to be successful.
Does anyone agree with her?
You can be like, but currently you're a millionaire like moi. What the fuck?
What are you doing here? You're the pool boy.
You no part here.
What the fuck's going on?
You speak English.
Yeah, what a shock up rock.
But eventually we end up in this sack together. So how about we just skip the anger and cut right to the sex?
Right, this guy's a prick, isn't he?
Part of the sex.
Hey, Brooke. Who's your friend?
They're gonna throw in this cringy ass character.
I love it when you're sassy.
I want to die.
I need someone to show me around. You up for that?
Sure. Guess so.
Great. Look, here's the thing.
Please can Felix not be a character?
Dude, I'm totally married.
Really?
Yeah.
Who's the father?
A little close, aren't you?
Guess it's you.
They are married.
Yeah, I saw the ring. Guess she likes poor guys.
What?
So it kind of makes me wonder if I don't take a chance now, will I regret it someday?
You do what you need to do, man. You should know who he is.
I like that Nathan's letting him just get to know Dan in how he wants to. He's not being an arse about it. He's just being like, yeah, just be careful.
So what happened between you and Brooke? Or was it Peyton? Tell me it was both at the same time.
It actually was.
Dude, I never said a word, I swear. See you later.
How are you going to pick to hang out with Felix over... I can't be honest, this is tragic.
How much do you love me?
Do we get the car?
Close your eyes.
Is the car in our apartment?
Haley, come on.
Come on. All right, I'm closing my eyes.
All right.
I love these
Wait a
two.
second. Wait a second. All right.
Oh!
You love it?
He spent his wages on her!
What did you do?
Now you have something to compose on.
But you were going with Keith to look for a car.
Yeah, we did, but Keith said it was no good, so...
Oh, I just want to cry. Haley, please accept the gift. I swear to God.
You have to take this back.
Haley! Oh my God! That's like the most romantic thing. Well, not in the world, but it's...
Look, I know that you've never had to deal with money before. But things are different now. You can't just go out and buy a keyboard because you feel like it. We agreed on a car.
Haley, you are a really good musician, okay? I have a
I
feeling
love
about
that.
your
It hypes up her talent.
It means a lot to me, Nathan. It does. But what is going to take you to work?
All right, you know what? Fine. I was just trying to do something nice for you, okay?
Fine. You want to do something nice for me? Get us a car like we talked about.
Haley, I can't believe that. Like, why does Haley need a car anyway? Like, she wants him to have a car, but if he's happy catching the bus, like, who cares?
You know, speaking of guys, can we just do 5 minutes on this Felix person?
Yes. He is hot.
Is he though? Is he though?
He's you in pants.
He is not.
Is he? Let me think about that. No, I feel like he's more cringe than Brooke.
So why did you pick me out of class?
What are we all that?
I'd like to find the student who can give me a run for my money.
Oh, which is a lot of money if my Google search is correct.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I'm ready. I love myself.
Lucas, I can barely take a walk without gasping for air right now. At least I have my work. You'd really be helping me out.
Yeah. He's replacing Nathan with him.
You gotta look after all their needs. Food, drink, drugs.
Okay.
Oh, don't worry.
I'll set you up with the guys I buy from. They're
What the
reliable.
fuck?
I mean, the drug dealers. You don't want them house sitting or anything. But
Okay, we're getting bad vibes, so shall we leave
I got a
Peyton?
sense about people. Might be worth the risk.
No.
No thanks.
No, I swear to God.
What do you say?
There's no way. There's no way they're going to make Peyton a druggie. There's no way that is going to be a storyline.
My dad's company went under, and we're doing this stupid bankruptcy thing, and my mom's telling me we might have to sell the house.
Mad.
God, Brooke, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, me too. I love being rich. I'm good.
Yeah, but I guess Brooke is
So is that
made
why
to be
Felix is
rich.
getting under your skin?
Please tell me you're kidding. You didn't actually listen to metal.
Even had my own spandex.
You know you're on the wrong side of the road, right?
Yeah, I know. Want to air it out?
Oh God, let's not do this.
Maybe some other time.
Pretty sure you've had a car crash.
Richie for that girlfriend. What's her name? Brooke?
Ex-girlfriend.
Which was inevitable once I got to town. Don't hate the player.
What?
Hate the game.
Oh, just shut up. Oh, we're doing this. Fast and Furious. Before they start flying into space. Wait. Dad's loving life. No, look at him! Digging! Oh, we're doing this. Well, I guess he won. Oh, that car's disappeared behind him. Cool.
Did the right thing.
This is my...
Dan Scott, Scott Motors. When you're ready to trade up, come on down to the dealership. We probably should get going.
These two actually bonding, I kind of don't hate it, which is weird. I don't know if I'm meant to, I probably am, but I... Oh, we're going to start stealing. Oh, cool. Yep, this is a storyline that's probably going to exist at some point as well. That's like by far the worst plot in Breaking Bad as well.
Excuse me.
How have you been caught already, bro? That's terrible. That was terrible.
It's a birthday present for me. She's shy about buying stuff like this. But hey, I guess that's part of the turn on, right?
Dan's having the time. I've never seen Dan this happy, ever.
Besides, you meet the trashiest girls in lingerie shops.
Look, I don't
What?
know you well enough to trust you.
You will.
Oh, God, that means he's sticking around.
I'm planning on seeing you in it soon.
I think it was probably a pretty sweet ride back when dinosaurs ruled the earth.
Yeah, I was gonna sell it for parts, but, you know, we could work on it together. Fix it up, and then you can have it.
So it's like a family project.
I love these two. Yo, I'm hyped. Every scene with Nathan has been wholesome as fuck. Look, he's just having the time of his life.
I want you to keep this keyboard. Okay, you have a talent. You need to
Haley, please keep it. Oh my God.
Besides, there's an old car at work that Keith said I could fix it up.
He's gonna help you?
Yeah.
These two are the cutest thing I've seen in my entire life.
I really wanted to keep it.
This, like, the show's great anyway. If you took them to have it, the show would still be sick. But those two just make it, like, the greatest thing on earth. I'm too attached. If those two break up, I'm probably gonna, I don't know, spiral into a depressive state. Jesus, that's some great. What is she doing?
I think it would make a great club. The only thing is I'm gonna need someone who could
To
run
manage it.
my all ages night.
Wait, so you're gonna
You had a great idea, Peyton, and I know you were.
you're gonna hire someone who's still at school to work at a club? No, not to work, to manage a club.
I'll give you $1,000 for a decent cup of coffee.
A decent cup of coffee. I would like a decent cup of coffee in my mouth, please. Thank you.
My pool is better.
Oh no, please don't. Let's not do that, please. Alright, there we go, guys. That is episode 4 of One Tree Hill Season 2. Despite having some problems with this ep, I do think it was the best of the season so far. I actually really enjoyed this one. There was so much that worked. There's a couple of things that I'm really not looking forward to seeing. You can guess what that's probably going to be. But for the most part, I'd say 90% of this episode was actually really solid. We'll get the negative thing out of the way, this Felix character. I feel like they're trying to... They're setting him up as a character who's going to obviously be in it for at least a while. Hopefully not longer than the halfway point of this season. Like, ideally in my head I was like, okay, maybe, hopefully he can just be in this one episode, but it's clearly not going to be the case. If they make him like a main character for the rest of this show, I'm gonna cry. I don't like him. I don't care. This fuckboy who wants to get with Brooke. Okay, cool. That's his character, and I guarantee that'll stay his character for the foreseeable future. So that's gonna be shit. I just don't really see what the point is. Yeah, sure, he got Brooke out of a situation where she's starting to steal things, but we'll have to wait and see. But I don't like his character, and I don't really care for this obvious, not romance, because it's not even like they're trying to be romantic. They're just clearly trying to have them both hook up, I guess. But I don't care. I don't care. We shall see. Everything else though worked. I still think Dan trying to be the good guy is still a little bit quick. If you look back at season 1, if he did a couple of like bad things, like a couple of little things, then you know, fair enough, have him be here. But every episode he was doing something to like Nathan, Lucas, Karen, Deb. It was like every single character, even Haley, every single character he was just going in on. Keith, Whitey. So it's just 22 episodes of that or whatever. It's kind of like, you're not going to just have him be the good guy after 4 episodes into the next season. Saying that, however, I did really, admittedly, I really enjoyed the scenes between him and Lucas this episode. Like, yeah, it's cheesy them doing that little race or whatever, but I don't know, his scenes are more interesting in this episode than they were in the other 3 episodes, because I felt like they were just trying so hard, whereas here you had the hints of like the old Dan Scott, like the way he was speaking to Nathan and Lucas. It's some moments you kind of saw the old Dan showing there, and that's what I want. I want that, even though like I don't like the old Dan. It just seems more realistic that he would go about it the way he did in this episode compared to how he was in the other 3 episodes, kind of thing. So if they continue with Dan as they did in this episode, I'll enjoy the story a lot more, and then kind of have him have his redemption towards the end of the season if that's how you want to go about it. But you need a slow progression there. Like the moment when he found out Nathan was working for Keith, like you could tell he was mad about that, and he was like, my health, my rules, and he went back home or whatever. Moments like that, it's like, yes, that is the old Dan, and we need that, because you can't just turn a switch and he's like this great guy all of a sudden. So yeah, I really like the scenes between Lucas and Dan this episode. Another storyline I say I didn't care about was Karen. I don't mind her expanding her business. I think that's really cool. But they're clearly trying to set up a romance with this teacher or whatever his name. I don't know what his name is, but they're trying to set up a romance with there. And I felt like with Karen we've gone through Larry and Keith, and I felt like we were building on a romance with Larry. But I'm guessing it's clear that the actor of Larry didn't want to return for season 2 or something happened there. So they're trying to do another romance, and it's just like, okay, well, I don't really care. I don't care for Karen either, so that's probably a huge part of it. Oh yeah, Brooke. I don't mind the story of her like losing all her money. We'll see kind of where it goes. It is a little bit cliche, like the rich character loses their money or whatever. But we'll just kind of wait and see what happens with that, I guess, because it's only just really set up really at the end of the last episode and then delved in it more on this one. The best part of the episode, though, by far, was Nathan being the most wholesome individual in the world. Like him spending time with Keith. I really love those scenes of them like wanting to fix the car and then just wanting to actually learn the job and wanting to earn money for his family. It's wholesome. And then the scenes with Lucas where he's actually letting him get to know Dan. He's just kind of being like, yeah, be careful, but do what you got to do. And then the scenes with Haley. Oh, I love him. I love him so much. I really liked them in season 1, and I was worried at the end of season 1 when they kind of had, oh, we're married. I was like, oh god, why have you done that? But watching it now, I kind of came around on it in like episode 2, really, but episode 2 of the season. But now I'm just like, it works. It works so well. Them like worried about money, it's just like mundane things, but their chemistry is off the charts. So it works so well. And the fact he spent his wages on getting her a keyboard. And then, like, at the end, he even had, like, a bit of development where he's kind of like, oh, yeah, I get that the money is for both of us, and it's not like, he's not used to just having to actually save and be careful with what he spends, and he's so used to just buying what he wants. Like, there was actually meaning behind it, and it added to their romance because it was just wholesome as shit. Like, I love them so much. I could go on about Nathan and Haley forever, because they're so good and it works so well, and the actors do such a great job. Because it's, like, such little things of, oh, he just bought a keyboard for her. But her reaction and him just being happy. Even though her reaction wasn't great, she kind of seemed pissed off. But like him being like, yeah, I actually want you to do your singing because it can take you somewhere. Just like hyping up a talent and stuff. It's so good. I hope they continue with this. I hope they continue with those two as they're doing. Don't have them have like a big problem where they need to have a big breakup. We don't need that. And okay, inevitably, yes, it's 9 seasons. They're going to break up at some point. I'm sure that is going to happen. But don't do it for season 2. If they're going to do that, do it in like 3 or 4. Like, we don't need them to have a big breakup. They're going to have arguments and fallouts, of course, but it's just like, I know it's 9 seasons, so it's going to happen at some point, but don't do it this season, please, because it's just working so well at the moment. And then we had Peyton being offered drugs, but I think we didn't really see. She said the meeting isn't going to work out, and she didn't seem high off her head when she came to see Brooks. I'm assuming she didn't take the drugs. That felt a little bit thrown in, which was weird. But she's got offered a job from Karen, so we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, very, very good episode. Definitely better than the other 3. I'd give this one an 8 out of 10. I would give it higher if it wasn't for Felix. This had the potential to be like an 8.5, but Felix brought it down. He was just annoying. Actually, is it an 8? I won't go quite an 8, actually. I do think Felix really brought it down a lot, and then I didn't care for Karen. And the best parts was just more Nathan and Haley, really. So, and even though I did like the scenes with Dan and Lucas, I still do think they are rushing the Dan thing a little bit. So I'll go a 7.9. I'm going to go just below an 8 for this one. It is the best episode of the season so far. There we go, guys. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed and thought the episode down below in the comments. If you do want the early and uncut reactions to One Tree Hill, then link to the Patreon page will be in the description. And one of the comments down below where this should be realistically towards the end of season 2 by the time this one's on YouTube. And I'll see you next time for episode 5. Until then, peace.